Alright. Blah blah Gabe, blah blah bad decisions, blah blah whatever, you've heard it all. Let's talk about Mira. Mira is my new favorite character in Insurrection. Everyone else is pretty cool, but Mira is the best. If anyone thinks there's a better character than Mira, they're wrong. Your opinion is wrong. So let's talk about Mira. What? Character? Alright. Okay, well then we'll talk about Mira from the Prime's point of view, because they'll probably know the most about her. So Mira's story, like anyone who isn't Dante, Alexander, or a Death Knight, starts in Retribution's army. She joins several thousands of years before the present time, doing some non-specified task. Most likely she was just another foot soldier trying to become a not-foot soldier. At some point before meeting the dealer, Mira discovered she could use the power of the light. She kept this talent hidden, not because she feared it was illegal, but because she wanted to use her power as a surprise to move ahead in Retribution's army. This plan completely changes after the dealer breaks her free of Retribution's mind control? Regardless, Mira gets a new plan after meeting the dealer. The dealer gets a lot, if not most of the credit, for starting the rebellion, but that's unfair and not true. While the dealer was the one who freed Mira, Mira is actually the one who pulled most of the weight when gathering a fighting force together. While the dealer was busy being captured by Retribution and Sinoth, Mira was the one running around and recruiting others to their cause. It's unclear of how many rebel fighters she managed to gather, but it was clearly enough to throw off Retribution and the Black Empire so that she could rescue the dealer. After freeing the dealer, she gives him control of the rebellion, and he starts to shape it into the tool that will defeat Retribution. Mira becomes one of the dealer's generals as he continues her work and grows the rebellion. At this point, she starts playing a background role in the overall workings of the rebellion. That's not to say she stops being important. She is, after all, the dealer's right-hand gal. She just oversees a small part of the big picture. Mira is tall. Just generally tall. I think the official height I wrote down for her was 5'9", 5'10", and she has long brown hair that she keeps pulled up into a ponytail. Her physical fitness improves drastically as she begins training with the dealer, and becomes even greater as she trains with Ellis. By the end of Insurrection, Mira is probably physically the strongest character on any side of the conflict who doesn't have some kind of deity status. Otherwise, she's generally pretty. Not like movie star pretty, but that cute girl you go to class with pretty. You know the kind. And she has freckles. That detail isn't mentioned anywhere, and technically this is breaking the rules, but who cares? She has them. Yes, probably there too, you pervert. Mira's raw magical power matches her physical strength virtually at all times. The only real exception is probably when she meets the dealer at the beginning, when her magical strength is slightly above her physical, but it's not by much. Now the real question is, how strong is Mira by the end of Insurrection? The short answer, crazy strong. The long answer, Mira's raw power is most likely to be equal to a base power Alexander, so an Alexander that isn't using his demonic army. An important note/disclaimer. Raw power does not include fighting skill or abilities. I know Mira has the Magic Drain tattoo on her palm. If she can use it, then yes, Mira is technically the strongest character in the universe. However, against, say, Iblis of Light in her own time, Mira could easily be defeated because his raw power and skill easily outclasses hers. Mira is loyal and brave, almost to a fault. She's also very easily caught up in her fantasies, having to be frequently reminded early on by Dante that they are just two people fighting the Black Empire, and later on when she's planning on defeating Gideon without any real idea of what comes after. To her credit, Mira is very determined and is not afraid to put herself before her subordinates. Hell, she's also not afraid to put herself before her superiors. She's dead now. It's too late, now you know. Mira is super dead. What does her future hold? Not a lot, probably. Lots of rest, because she's dead. Did you get that? She's dead, and never coming back. Never. Anyway, that's Mira. I like her. I hope you like her. Please join me back on Thursday when I talk about, the Prime's leadership structure. Sure, I can do that. Thursday is the Prime's leadership structure. Hi, I'm Gabe, and it took me a lot longer than it should have to record this in Slate. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss the next one. If you want more content from me, consider following me on Twitter, where eventually I'll tweet some more. If you want to learn more about anything I'm talking about or catch some details I missed, consider buying my books. Links are in the description below. Also consider checking out the Tumblr where I post side stories and art about the books that I can't really put anywhere else. Again, thanks for watching and I hope you have a great day.